them with this. Okay, so you can. So you're from Texas,
I am.
and you are visiting now Washington D.C.
I am.
So this is an historic time for you and your family to be here. We have this historic election between two different candidates. And could you talk to us about some of the issues that are concerned to you in this election?
Yes. The foreign policy.
Foreign policy,
Yes. I am very worried about a conflict with Iran.
the conflict with Iran,
I am. I'm worried about a conflict with China.
with China.
Now I'm worried about a conflict with Russia.
Okay. So yeah, foreign policy is a top priority for you,
Yes.
and that includes American leadership in the world.
Yes.
Okay. So what about the economic? Is that of concern to you?
Oh, sure. But not as important, in my opinion, as the foreign policy.
Why is that important? More important?
Because
to
that's
you?
important to the world. The weapons that are capable of mass destruction. Okay, to me, that's a lot more important than the value of the dollar.
Okay.
You see where I'm going here?
Yeah. Those weapons, you are more concerned about the security, the national security of America, as well as the security of the world.
Mostly the world.
Mostly the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that affects America. America affects the world.
What happened to the rest of the world affects America, and what happened to America will affect the world. We saw that during the pandemic.
Correct.
We saw what happened during the pandemic, and as you said, with some of the crises that are going on in Ukraine, in Middle East right now, they will have significant impact on us. Thank you
Yes.
very much for talking with me. You said you're a friend of a colleague of us at
Yes.
at Fox News. What is his name again?
Peter Ducey.
Peter Ducey. So
You tell him I said hello.
So you want to say hi to him?
I want to say hi to Peter Ducey.
Okay.
My name is Melvin Wiley.
And you are from Texas.
I am from Texas, LaRue, Texas.
LaRue, Texas. So Peter, you can hear that I'm doing this interview and you have a fan here talking to you. So I will see you soon. I know you are around covering the Trump and covering just as we are all doing tonight. So we will see you sometimes either tonight or later on this week. And again, I wanted to thank you for stopping to talk to us. We are in front of the Martin Luther King Library in downtown Washington, D.C.
That's great.
What is the significance of this, given that the sacrifice that he made for America in pushing civil rights, are those important to you as well?
Oh, well, yes. And I have a big issue with some of the supporters for the opponents of Donald Trump, because I think they started a lot of the racial issues that we're seeing, and I don't think that's appropriate.
So you're saying the attack that have been put on, the attack against the opponents of the former President Donald Trump, you're not happy with those attacks? It's not you're not happy with those attacks?
And I think they bring up the racial issue way too much.
Okay. And when essentially what I'm hearing from you is the value that put America at the top of the leadership in the world. Respect for individuality, the civil rights, the sacrifice that John Lewis as well as Martin Luther King, that the freedom that they fought for, including voting rights issue.
Yes.
We would like all of those things to remain in place and for us to respect one another.
Very much so.
Very much so. Thank you very much again. Thank you Thank you very much for talking with me.
What is your name?
Kemi.
Kemi?
Oshikoya.
Oh, Coach.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Our granddaughter plays softball in Plano, so
Oh, okay.
she's on the
Sound-
league, so we're up there sometimes seeing her.
Okay, so
that's pretty-
I'm pretty sure my parents will be happy and my family will be happy. Maybe when I travel home, maybe for the holiday, we might run into one another. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. Well, you can see we are now down to the wire in less than 1 hour. Did you vote?
Yes.
Oh, can you come and talk with me, please?
Oh.
You look very happy.
Yes, I'm excited.
Okay, talk to us about your experience, about you just coming out of the voting center.
Yes, the voting center. It was fine. It was like a little bit of a wait. We got here at the perfect time, maybe around like 4 or so.
How long did you wait before voting?
I got there around like maybe like 4:30, so about like maybe like roughly 2 hours.
Okay.
It probably would have went a little bit shorter, but
Okay. You were not concerned about the wait, or like?
no, because I knew I came for a purpose
And
to
what
make
is-
a difference.
Okay. And what is it to make a difference? This is an historic election.
It sure is.
Okay. So talk to us about some of your concerns.
Some of my concerns are definitely what's going on in the world right now. We have a lot of stuff with the war and a whole bunch of other things like housing, jobs, like the cost of living. It's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot of topics that people have touched on or whatever. But I wanted to make a difference to have the best outcome. And I made my decision wisely.
Okay, and you made your decision wisely. We don't want to ask you who you voted for.
Oh, well, you don't have to know, but she will be the best president that you ever had
I can
these
see
next 4 years.
your friend here.
Yes. She will be the best president.
I mean, what does it mean for you? You are outside of the library, the MLK library, the library in Washington, D.C., named after the civil rights icon.
Yes, this is the Martin Luther King Library. I think that this is a very historic place, and not only just that, a very historic location. We actually are having an exhibit right now about the Green Book from back in the day, and it was like for where African Americans could go to different Black-owned businesses and different places that they could stop to throughout the country whenever they were traveling. So this is definitely a historic day, moment, time, year, all of it in one.
Okay, and you said you're having an exhibition. Where can people?
The exhibit is
In the library?
yeah, it's in the library right now.
Okay, it's in the library. Well, thank you very much for talking with us. I can see
Yes,
like you are just so excited, so happy.
Yes.
Yeah, to cast that vote.
Yes.
As a woman, as
Yes.
Black and American.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that this was like a very important time because people need to know that stuff needs to change. You don't want history to repeat itself. And we've already seen with what one candidate has done in the past, and it's a really great opportunity for somebody else to step up to the plate and do better.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Okay,
Have a
good
great
night.
day.
Okay, you
Happy
too.
voting, you guys.
Happy voting day.
Alrighty,
Okay,
have a
thank
great
you.
one.
Bye.